So there's the lake. It's a good hike from the lake to my campsite. They say the water's low right now. It's coming out of summer into fall. But for the most part, it's a pretty good looking place. It's about 10 minutes to get back to the campgrounds, or to my campsite. This whole place is campgrounds. It's pretty big. I think they have 300 or so sites. 1,000 trails, Medina Lake. Everyone look it up on the internet. Look at what's there. I've seen some deer running around here, kind of like at Rockland Lake. They don't come up to you for food, but there's a good supply of them. Of course, I do apologize right now for the windshield wiper that's in the way, but with the phone mount that I have for the RV's dashboard, there is no other way to really mount it without seeing that. It doesn't angle, so I'm going to get a better one. But in the meantime, I didn't want to lose out on this campground. I'm sure some people might want to share this experience with me and check it out, so that's it. So I'm going to drive for about 10 minutes and probably just ramble on about stuff, and feel free to just watch a 10-minute video. And I got my dog Cisco sitting right next to me. I can't move the camera. Well, I guess I could. It's going to get shaky, but there's Cisco. Say hi there, buddy. Wait, Cisco. There you go. All right, I'll click back in. I hope I do not lose my way out of here, because these roads are not labeled very well. There's a lot of twists and turns in here. But so far, the people are pretty nice. They call them the park rangers. It's like the front office, really. I guess. And they rent the golf carts. There's one up. There's gonna be one up in front of me in a minute. You can rent golf carts to cruise around the park if you want. I don't have a tow vehicle at this point, so I am just driving the motorhome around, so you can see. At some point, I'm going to get a tow dolly and a small 4-cylinder beater to drag behind, so when I want to go explore, I don't have to take the whole rig with me. But for now, that's what I have, and that's what I'm doing, and that is okay. This is some kind of activity center off to the right. I haven't been in there, but from what I saw in the paperwork, they have there's pool tables in there. They have they do bingo, ice cream giveaways, and stuff for the kids. I really don't feel like dealing with people at this point. I'm enjoying this isolation out in the middle of nowhere, as far as I'm concerned. I love that. After today, I'm headed to Big Bend National Park. It's about a 6-hour drive from here. I'm leaving at 6 in the morning, and it'll probably take me 9 hours, because I drive the RV pretty slow because I'm new to it. So I'll probably get there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now this site here is the 1,000 Trails campground I mentioned. They have power and water and all that, sewer hookups. The place I'm going tomorrow is not an official campground. It's just a place that you can go RV and hike, and the state lets you go in there. So there's no hookups, so I have to make sure to bring all my water, and I'll use my generator when I get there for power a little bit. I don't want to burn through too much propane. It's nice at the parks that have electricity, because you just plug in, you can use as much power as you want. Anyway, well, like I said, it's a pretty good looking park. About 5 more minutes, we'll be back to my campsite. You can see like where I've spent the last day or so. And I only stayed here for 2 days. on my way, because Big Bend is where I really wanted to go. But it was too far of a drive to do all in one day, so I figure I'll stay here a couple of days. Not in any hurry, just wandering. There's a phrase that I've heard: all those who wander are not lost. I guess. Now this tree I saw in the middle, the first thing I thought about, it's in the middle of the road. It looks like the first thing I saw was the big W from that movie. I was like, do I have to get out and scream? You know. But anyway, it looks more like a V than anything else, but it's in the middle of the road. There's really not a lot of campsites on this. This is the main road, if you will. But then there's some offshoots, roads up ahead where the sites are. You have to drive a lot slower up there. So the next dash cam I'm going to get is going to sit higher up, hopefully, so you won't have to look at the windshield wiper. And I'll be able to zoom a little better. And it won't shake. I want to try to get something that's more flexible. Because the RV does shake a lot. It's a Ford E450 chassis with a big box attached to the back, and it bounces like crazy when I hit bumps. Okay, so we're starting to come up on some side roads. This is one. This isn't mine. I think I'm the third one up ahead. So. Promise you it's not maybe 3 minutes longer and we'll be there. So I don't want to keep you bored, because I know the view gets kind of the same after a while, but I wanted to start at the lake. That's why I went all the way down there to start the video. Okay. I think I turned up this one. I believe I do. This is the right one. At some point up here. I gotta remember which one. I've only done this drive once. So yeah, I think it's this coming up where the giant RV is. The super motorhome. And if it's not me, we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, it's probably not the right road. They all look the same, like I said, but that's okay. I mean, there's no penalty for driving down the wrong one. They all interconnect at some point, so. Should find it. So it's just me and my dog on the open road, traveling around, seeing things I would have otherwise never got to see. So that's a pretty cool deal. I think it might be up a couple of roads up. This is the hills. I'm in the bars. can't stop the video and then restart it because I have not learned how to splice videos together yet. So if you want to fast forward to about 2 minutes before the end, because I'm going to stop it pretty much right after I get to my site. So fast forward from here till about 2 minutes before the end, because I don't know, this might take another 5 or 6 minutes, and you probably get a little bored of seeing very similar scenery, albeit good looking. Still kind of starts to look the same. So anyway, if you want to go ahead and do that, feel free. While I wander around aimlessly in this RV park, looking for the place that I'm staying. Now, Thousand Trails, by the way, in case you're still paying attention to it, Thousand Trails is a membership that they have like 80 campgrounds nationwide. And if you're a member, which costs a few $1,000s, and then you pay it off over some couple of years, but then you can stay in all these parks for no charge. People in the RV community are very friendly too. Like, everybody waves at each other, and it's kind of nice, I guess, because everybody's chill, or at least trying to be. There are a couple of jackballs since I've been here, like arguing with each other and yelling, F-bombing each other and stuff. For the most part, no. Alright, I'm coming up on the guard shack where I first came into this place. So from there, I should be able to find my way back. You can see down a little ways there. There's the guard shack and the little gates that let you in and out. What I can do, I believe, is pause the video and then pick it up where I left off, and it shouldn't splice it in half. Let me do that. Okay. I was one road off on the last one, so I have found it. It is this one right in front of us right now. I'm going to back into it because that electric box, I need that to be on the driver's side. Tell you what, backing this thing up is not fun. But if it wasn't, well, if it wasn't for the rear camera, I wouldn't be able to do it. But forward. Camera, there we go. Driveway for a minute. There we go. Now I can see my box, power box on my mirror. I left my hose out there in a chair so people would know not to take the spot while I was touring around. I hope I don't run into that chair. I don't know where to left it exactly. Okay, and you see there, right behind me, well, you can't see behind me. You don't have the... Okay. So that is about it. I'll give you a quick tour of my campground. See what that looks like. Another minute and this will be over. Alright. So there's my power box. I hook up my electricity to. Water hose, which connects to right there. Tell you what, that gets me in a few places for free, which is nice. People are very, very honoring of some veteran service. And okay, so there's the right side of the rig. Tree thing. Got the table and a fire pit. Everybody has that. I didn't bring any firewood with me, and you're not supposed to go pull any out of the woods, although there's probably a ton of it in there. But this is it. This is the park. Medina Lake Park, 1,000 trails. And come on, buddy. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please comment if you want, and I'll communicate with you on that. Talk to you later.